The myth that all Donbas residents dream to live in Russia is one of the most widely used by Russian propaganda. They keep repeating on their TV channels that only neo-Nazis fight in eastern Ukraine. They are all from the west of Ukraine, and Donbas locals are resisting this Nazi onslaught, and there is no Russian military, only volunteers who came to help locals. Yet this could not be further from the truth. Russia was the one to invade Ukraine. Russia has been sending troops, tanks, and ordnance to kill Ukrainians. Russia has been financing mercenaries. Among those who fight for Ukraine, a sizable portion are from the Donbas, from the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. We went to the front line and met Alexey. He is defending Ukraine, yet he was born in Russia.
Krasnodar Krai. I am Russian, but I have Ukrainian citizenship. We are good people, and we want to live in peace. We will not allow anyone to take away our land. They say it belongs to Russia. I say it belongs to us. This is my country, and I will defend it. I've been doing it since 2014.
A soldier with the call sign Almaz is serving in the 92nd Brigade. He used to live in Slavyansk, which is in the Donetsk region. He said that he never really saw any people from his town striving to be part of Russia. He remembers the first days of the so-called Russian Spring very well.
Some were locals. Some were brought in from elsewhere, like those Don Cossacks and those funny hats they have. Around 70% of the people were brought to the town from elsewhere. Everything was financed. They had a scenario on how to act.
Almaz came to the recruitment office in the summer of 2014. He had been fighting for his own homeland. He does not want the front line to move any closer to his home or his family.
Everything is written in the Army manual and in the oath. We fight for sovereignty and territorial integrity. My country has to be united and independent. We want victory, not a ceasefire. I think we are all very motivated. Well, I only want victory, and that is all. I believe that if you explain it well, no one will back out. People who are ready to push further are here, fighting.
Ihor is from the town of Izyum, which is in the Kharkiv region. When the war in Donbas started, the town housed the headquarters of the Anti-Terrorist Operation Command. Ihor was 18 in 2014, yet he volunteered to fight on the front lines without hesitation.
I remember military convoys moving through the city. I remember a checkpoint outside Izyum and how the wounded were brought there by helicopters. It was terrifying that war might come to my home, but defending your land is your civic duty.
Ihor is not planning to stop fighting until the war ends. He is proud of the fact that Ukraine managed to fend off the Russian assault in 2014. He also mocks Russian propaganda that keeps painting Ukrainian soldiers as neo-Nazis, who came from the western parts of Ukraine to kill Donbas locals.
I am a neo-Nazi? Russians could not explain how people leave their homes, their families, and stand up to defend their country. They started spreading these myths about fascists and Bandera supporters. We are just people, and we are patriots of our country.
Alexey is holding positions not far from occupied Horlivka. Almaz and Ihor fight in the Avdiivka industrial zone, where the distance to the enemy is just a few hundred meters. All of them are from the east of Ukraine, the regions that Russian propaganda keeps calling Novorossiya or New Russia. All of them know their homeland is Ukraine, and they will fight for it together with their brothers in arms from Lviv, Rivne, Zakarpattia, Kyiv, Sumy, every part of the country. They will fight until the end, until victory has been reached. Reported by Anastasia Fedchenko, UATV.